What is up, college football fans? What is up, Clemson Tiger fans? Happy Wednesday to everybody. Today's video is going to be a little bit unorthodox. I'm going to be going over here, and then I'm going to go way over there at the end of the video. But for those of you who know me, have been following me for a while, you know how my brain works. It's very scattered. I'm scattered, covered, and chunked. Well, actually, I'm not too chunked. I'm looking pretty good right now. But you get the idea. So yesterday, the ACC schedule was released. And more importantly, as far as I'm concerned anyway, the Clemson football schedule was released for 2023. So we already knew who we were playing. We just didn't know when the games were going to be played. And I thought the way that it laid out is pretty interesting. I made a post on the Twitter machine yesterday once the schedule was released and said that Clemson's schedule is completely backloaded, that 4 of their 5 toughest games are at the end of the season. And that's just, that's the truth. And of course, immediately, oh, Pete's dissing Florida State. He didn't mention Florida State. He said the toughest games at the end of the year, they're playing Florida State in September. That's why I said 4 of the 5. Florida State might be, or at least right now, is probably going to be the toughest game on their schedule. Now, again, at the end of the year, you got South Carolina, you've got North Carolina, you've got NC State, you've got Miami, and most importantly, you've got Notre Dame at home. When I say at home, I mean in Death Valley. So, yeah, the majority of the toughest games are at the end of the season. Now, is this a good thing or a bad thing? I think it's a good thing for the football team. From a pure fan perspective, it might be a bad thing because, the first 3 weeks in particular just aren't very, very interesting until you do get to Florida State. And then you've got another few weeks of lull before you started getting to the good stuff. Look, there's always a bright side to every equation. And the bright side to this equation is the second half of Clemson's football season is going to be exciting almost every week. Also, it gives Klubnik a chance to get comfortable in the new offense. And not just Klubnik, every player to get comfortable in Garrett Riley's new offense at the beginning of the season. So hopefully by the end of the season, they're clicking on all cylinders and they're ready to roll and hopefully make a playoff run. We'll see how these other teams look. Of course, expectations versus reality are always two completely different things from a fan perspective. So I expect Florida State to be a very good team next year. I expect Notre Dame to be a very good team next year. I expect North Carolina with Drake May still at the helm to be a good squad next year. And yes, I know, cover your little baby ears, I expect South Carolina to be formidable next year. So there you have it. We'll see how that all plays out. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is not more of me talking, it's more of me asking. Usually I come on here and give my opinions and rant and rave, and you sit there and listen. Today, I want to ask you a question. I have never claimed to be an expert on recruiting. I don't really follow it. I see, just like everybody else does, headlines when I scroll through Twitter or when I go to any of these Clemson message boards about this guy's leaning Clemson this way, that guy's leaning Clemson. I don't pay attention to recruiting, first of all, because it's too time consuming. And also, I just don't trust when somebody says that they're committed until they actually sign. Now, tomorrow is the final signing day. I don't even know what you call it anymore. It used to be signing day. Now it's the final signing day because the real signing day is in December, blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. So I just don't know. This is out of pure ignorance. I want to know from you, what can we expect tomorrow, if anything, on final signing day for Clemson? I don't even really know where we stand at scholarship-wise. This is the thing about the transfer portal that's also confusing to me, is it messes with the recruiting cycle. Any given day, I just don't know, because of transfers, because of the transfer portal, because of the 2 different signing days, I don't know how many scholarships right now we have available. I don't know if anybody's supposed to be signing tomorrow. Can somebody let me know? Is Clemson looking at signing anybody tomorrow? Again, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. So if you please, if anybody does know, because I know a lot of you guys out there follow recruiting very, very closely year-round, and so I'm ignorant on the subject. You're not. So if you could just give your boy a helping hand here, and let me know what we can expect from the Tigers tomorrow on the recruiting front. Last but not least, I told you I'm scattered, covered, and chunked at the beginning of the video. This is not football related, so if you're just here for Clemson Tiger football news or ranting, you may as well go ahead and click off the video now, because I'm about to go in a complete and total different direction, and a direction that maybe you might not like. Again, going back to the people that have been following me for a while, you've heard me talk about this in the past several times, and I will continue to lead the charge on this front for all of America and humanity. Yesterday, it was either yesterday or last night, in Dallas, somebody broke in to the Dallas Zoo and stole two, not one, but two monkeys. And not just any monkeys either. These monkeys here are special monkeys. They're called Tamarian monkeys, whatever the hell that is. Now, first of all, I'm not a bleeding heart liberal, tree-hugging, it's pink-haired snowflake, whatever you call people that hate zoos, I'm not that. But guess what? I do hate zoos. I hate SeaWorld, F-U SeaWorld. I hate zoos. And more importantly than both of those things, I hate people who own wild animals. And so why am I mad about this guy breaking in and stealing these monkeys? I have a feeling, well, I don't have a feeling. This guy didn't go in to steal these two monkeys because he wanted to keep them as pets. He went and stole these two monkeys because they're probably worth a lot of money. And he knows that there's idiots out there who do want to keep the monkeys as pets. Monkeys don't belong in cages. Tigers don't belong in cages. Orcas don't belong in swimming pools, and neither do dolphins. And they damn sure don't belong in your house. Let me tell you something. If I go to somebody's house, and I walk in that house, and there's a monkey in there, I'm getting the hell out. Same thing if they got a tiger or any other bullshit wild animal. I'm getting out. And not because I'm scared of the monkey, and not because I'm scared of the tiger. I'm scared of the person that owns it. Because you got to be out of your mind to bring a wild animal into your home. Dogs, cats, all that kind of things, ferrets, even lizards are fine. You know, iguanas or whatever, bearded dragon or whatever the hell, that's fine. But monkeys and tigers and crap like this, you people are, and this is the problem. This guy wouldn't have stole that monkey if he didn't think there was some idiot out there that's willing to pay for it. You know, when I was a kid, a very young kid, I don't know, 7 years old, 8 years old, around that age, I've got a child that age, I really wanted a monkey. Every day I would beg my mom, "Mom, can I please have a monkey? Mom, can I please have a monkey?" It seemed like the coolest pet in the world to have, a monkey. It was like a little person, kind of. My mom would be like, "No, you can't have a monkey, Pete." "Why not, Mom?" My mom she's a brilliant woman. She goes, "Because monkeys don't belong in people's houses, so stop asking." She's like Nick Saban. "I'm not going to do it, so stop asking." You know, I was upset. "Oh, I can't have a monkey." But then I got older and grew a brain and said, "You know what? Mom was right. Monkeys don't belong in people's houses. Yeah, they're really cute, and they run around in a little diaper, and they eat little bananas, and they jump on your shoulder. They're real cute until they rip your face off, and that's what a monkey will do. It'll rip your face off. It's happened before. So, no, if I come in your house and you have a wild animal, we can't be friends. Sorry. Well, we can still be friends, but just don't invite me to your house because the answer is no. You want to come over for Thanksgiving, Pete? Nope. Hey, you want to come over and watch the Super Bowl, Pete? Nope. Hey, you want to come over and I don't know, anything, Pete? Watch Netflix, Pete? Nope. Why not? Because you got a monkey.